Before VM Turbo, before any type of management solutions, it was a pure guessing game. My name's Aaron Bolthouse, and I am the Systems Administrator for Hatco Corporation. Hatco makes industrial kitchen appliances. I administer all of our systems remotely across the globe. We have 4 data centers. Our main factory facility is in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. We also have a factory in China and a sales office in Hong Kong and a headquarters in Milwaukee. So a lot of the problems that we saw with growth in VMware was, of course, it's easy to right-click and spin up a VM. The problem is that there's got to be hardware, there's got to be resources behind it. And one of the big problems we were having was VM sprawl. And we had no way to track that, no way to understand how this growth was affecting us in a meaningful way. Being a small IT shop, there's very few of us here that can respond to things. And being a factory that runs 24/7, I'm not a guy who's awake 24 hours a day. We might get calls at 3 a.m., 2 a.m. that something's down, something broke, and it might be due to the fact that we were unable to anticipate a change in our resources. A vMotion happens, and then all of a sudden something gets brought down. One of our systems has an issue, and then we are unable to move that workload appropriately due to resource constraints on the other hosts. All these problems have really kind of gone away since I've been able to monitor and predict how our workload is going to be used. Before VM Turbo, when I wanted to figure out capacity planning or figure out how I was going to replace a current piece of hardware with something new that would fit in with our growth needs, it was pretty much like a guessing game. You took what you had now, you guessed what you wanted to have, and then you took that information and built something new. With the capacity planning tools in VM Turbo, I'm able to figure out exactly what those changes are going to be. So I can say, okay, I want 20 VMs like this, I want 30 VMs like this, and I want to grow in this style, I want to grow in this way. And then VM Turbo then spits out, okay, you need this to make that happen. It allows me to much more easily figure out what kind of hardware I need and get a right-sized piece of equipment to fit in with my needs. I think my organization really determined that VM Turbo was worth the money. It was worth the investment when we did our first capacity planning report with it. We had a plan to replace some servers, and we had used the old method of guess and go. We still hadn't put the order in for the servers yet. We were just at the quoting stage, and I had done the capacity planning with VM Turbo, and we were able to right-size those servers and save ourselves a couple grand. That right there was the first moment I really had the aha. I was really just kind of like, okay, this product has really proved itself at this point. Beyond the day-to-day, beyond the ability for me to stop fighting fires, which is also extremely valuable, beyond the ability for it to kind of allow me to have my mind at ease, being able to say, okay, I did not buy this server that's X amount more than this server because of this product was a very good moment.